Hello, friend. Say, has your bylaws and regulations drawn up by your self-elected council? I have here a complete and elegantly...
You decided yet which kind of draft animals you're going to use to pull your wagon? Oxen are cheap and strong, but prone to sickness. Mules cost more, but well, since you ask, I'd go with oxen.
Merchants here in town are...
Howdy, stranger. It looks like you're fixing to head out. Brought a few personal items with us, but we're hoping don't devote any great portion of time to packing your...
I see you're fixing to head out west, too. I hear terrible stories about vast deserts, wild animals, Well, if you must go, I guess I should say if we must go.
Excuse me, friend. You appear to be making ready to head out west. Do you know of my husband and I? He's off buying supplies, are looking for a nice group of people to... I'd say you and I both ought to find a wagon train. A 2,000-mile journey through the untamed wilderness is nothing to be undertaken lightly. There's strength in numbers, you know.
Hey, Odie.
Hi there. Morning.
How you doing? Oh.
Hello! Howdy!
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy, stranger. We brought a few personal items with us, but we're hoping to... Howdy.
Have you decided the best time? Well, some leave real early to get a jump on the other wagon. It's best not to leave too late either. Then you may not make it all.
Good day to you, friend. Ah, so you're doing the same. Well, I wouldn't start out with less than, say, 400 pounds of...
Heading out west? So am I. Traveled out to the Oregon country 3 years ago. Liked it a lot. So find yourself a good wagon train. That's the prime thing. Keep moving it.
Hello.
Oh. Howdy.
See you're going west by wagon. I sure hope you got extra sets of clothing. You'll need extra clothes. Trail's hard on 'em and it gets cold, and it's well worth hiring an Indian guide whenever you can.
Hello.
Did you read the Missouri Republican today? Says some folks think they grow on trees. Hope they're lucky enough to double check your supplies. It ain't too late to stock up.
What are we doing wasting time? More's there to tell. We didn't come all this way to... What are we doing wasting time? Still got many a mile ahead of us.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to our fair city. We'd be right pleased to have. We have a general store well stocked in many of the provisions.
Hi there.
Howdy.
See you're going west by wagon. You'll need extra clothes.
What are we doing wasting time here? More's there to tell. We didn't come all this way to... We've still got many a mile ahead of us.
Hey, watch where you're going. You're one of them immigrants going out west on the trail, ain't you? Yeah. You just watch your step around here. I ain't...
This here town looks like a good place to stop and rest a spell. I'm gonna see if they got a doctor around here. We got some sick things. You might want to check out the local store and see what they got in the way of supply.
Buenos dias. Buenos dias.
Morning.
Buenos dias. Buenos dias. How you doing? Howdy. Hello.
Say, you folks heading out on the trail, be sure to check your supplies often. If you're near to running out of essentials, you can usually buy more at forts, or if you got no money, you might.
More immigrants. There seems to be more you folks heading west every day. I get my suspicions, but you don't have any ruffians among you, do you? A few weeks back, a party came through with several mean scoundrels in it. Do have a good store here, so you might want... I think it's time we... You know, one of my brothers went overland to Oregon last year. He wrote said that he spent all his money in independence. He had no money left for buying supplies along. I tried to be sure always to have a little money hand.
Let's move up. Howdy. You know, this is my second time out on the trail. Yeah. We started last year, but didn't get too far. Well, needless to say, I sure ain't gonna try to cross no river. I
think it's time we... You know, one of my brothers went over.
Howdy. Name's Austin Billings. I'm traveling with my wife Sophie. We hail from Texas. Bought my way out of slavery working as a part-time cowhand, and so Sophie was a free woman who earned a living as a seamstress. We're going west to build a new life. Pretty much like everyone else, I reckon. Some people push themselves too hard because they're afraid of the winter snows. And that's a reasonable fear, but it's just as risky to overexert yourself.
I've seen scenery around these parts.
I think we ought to keep...
Time is a wasting.
Howdy, name's Austin.
Remember me, friend? Or haven't we met already? Name's Nick Tillman. They told me back east that such a big wagon would never get across the plains and mountains, but I ain't had any trouble. Just that ox. But I got another one a ways back. Well, I don't see why we're pushing ourselves.
Fine scenery round these.
Let's move on.
Remember me, friend?
Time is a-wasting.
I think it's time we be moving.
I think we ought to keep going.
I reckon this must be what they call the Narrows. At least it looks pretty narrow to me. Well, the trail gets so narrow here that the wagons have to go single file. I'd suggest we take it slow and easy through here. The trail looks mighty rough.
Let's keep.
Time is a-wait.
I think it's time we be moving on. I think it's time.
I think we ought to.